All right, welcome once again to another man's point of view, random reaction video to this chick here. That's also reacting to 9 signs of a male insecurity that turns women off. Now, this pertains to the poll, right? It's probably in there now. I haven't seen it, so it's a straight up reaction. But I'm so damn confident in my stuff because I see it, like I said, just like the Matrix. You see all those numbers? That's how I see it. I'm just used to it now, right? I just happen to see the code, and eventually you'll get there too. Now let's go ahead and start.
Bacon. And to be totally honest, I had no idea who this is. I'm like, who the heck is this Dan Bacon man that you guys are talking about? So I checked out his channel and I first went to read his about section of
Let's check out mine. Learn a thing or two. Oh, but that's not here or there. Let's continue.
his intro so nobody gets their panties in a bunch about me making assumptions about someone's channel after one video, even though after one video you should be able to accurately think, oh, this channel is about this channel is about this. Just saying. Okay,
Yeah.
so Dan Bacon's about section of his channel says, I teach men how to get the results that they want with women. I focus on three main areas. Number one, how to get laid or get a girlfriend.
3 main areas, huh? 3. No coincidence there.
Number two, how to fix relationship problems with a woman. Example, lack of attraction, trust issues, arguing, women treating her man badly, power struggles, falling out of love, no spark, lack of respect, lack of
All right, that went from 3 to a big ass list. But anyways, continue.
appreciation. And number three, how to get an ex woman back after a breakup, separation, or divorce.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
that was a pretty good synopsis of what his channel is
Yeah.
about. I have not watched any of his videos. This one that I'm going to be reacting to today is the first one I've watched, but you guys seem to really like him and recommend him all the time. So the video specifically I'm going to be reacting to is 9 signs of male insecurity.
What?
Do this brilliant trick for just 15 minutes
Of
per day
course.
to get incredible abs without working out or
How about you just don't
That
eat?
turn women off. And as a woman, I think I can give you guys a pretty good idea of if he is saying things that yes, they do turn
Can't
women
believe
off,
this.
or no, they don't. So let's get started.
Shroom with mud water and change your
I
life.
need to get ad free, right?
Mushrooms.
Anyways, oh yeah, mushrooms. Yeah.
If a beautiful woman is insecure or shy, it doesn't really matter to the majority of men. Most men will still find her attractive and want to be with her, even
That's
though
true.
she's a bit insecure or shy.
Exactly. Now, I was gonna say that in some other video, but yeah, that is true. We can care less. As a matter of fact, I'll mansplain it for you right here. We don't give a rat's ass if she can talk, if she's popular, if she's not, if they know her, if they don't. We don't care. Do you like that woman? That's it. That's all. It's that simple. So when you hear all these damn influencers, right, talk about all this shit, full of shit. A guy likes a woman, that's it. It's that simple. We don't care where she's at. As a matter of fact, the harder she is to a real man, the more attractive she is. That's just the rule.
In fact, some guys will find it a bit of a turn on that the beautiful woman is shy and he can be more confident around her. However,
Wow.
the same doesn't apply for a woman's attraction to a
That's a
man.
little weak.
Women are attracted to the emotional strengths of men, such as confidence, high self esteem, and self assuredness, and turned off by emotional weaknesses such as insecurity, self doubt, and shyness. What you may have noticed is that confident guys can easily attract women to get laid or get a girlfriend, whereas shy guys have a difficult time getting anywhere past the friend zone.
You
Some
noticed that,
shy
huh?
guys can get laid or get a girlfriend, but they don't really have their choice of women because their emotional weakness turns most women off.
Yep.
That's fair.
So, what are some of the signs of insecurity that turn women off, and how can you avoid doing it? Number one, unable to maintain eye contact. If a guy is
Yep.
talking to a woman, he doesn't need to stare at her in the eyes the entire time to maintain eye
Nope.
contact. But he does need to be able to maintain casual eye contact and keep that going for 5 seconds at a time or 10 seconds at a time. If a guy's talking to a woman and
Don't worry about
he's looking
counting the
away,
seconds,
looking
by the
around,
way.
and looking down and looking uncomfortable, she's not going to be able to feel attracted to him. Women aren't attracted to emotional weakness. Number two,
I think eye contact is huge. Same with body language. I always say if you walk into a room and you're standing up straight, you're making eye contact, you look relaxed, people are going to respect you more. If you walk in with your head down, with
All right, that's where she botched it. It ain't people. Women. Now, don't count the seconds. All right, just make it a thing. Make it your thing to do. It's that simple, right? Don't complicate it. All right? It's that simple. Just that's what you do. Right? Train, repeat, wash, and repeat again. That's it. All right, let's continue.
your arms crossed and you're looking all insecure, it's going to deliver a different message and make
Oh yeah, I forgot why I paused it. All right, so the answer's right there. You don't even have to go through the whole damn video. It's right there. Emotional weakness. That's it. Now, for those of you that saw my P radar video, right, and understood it, you understand that they already know. So all these little tips and tricks can go right down the shitter. If you're emotionally weak, it doesn't matter. They see right through your sorry ass. So understand that. Right? That's all you really need. Everything else doesn't matter. Work on that if that's the problem. Now, if you didn't get it and those didn't see it, go back and watch the P radar video on the man's point of view. I'll explain it there.
you look less powerful. So I do think body language plays a huge role, especially with creating that initial attraction with women. So 100% true, correct.
2. Being lost for words and then appearing nervous or unsure of himself. One of the main reasons why
That goes back to the same thing. See, it's like this one big list of complication, only to say the exact same thing. You're emotionally weak. That's it. It really is that simple.
why guys struggle to get laid or get a girlfriend is that they don't really know what to say to a woman to keep a conversation going and keep it interesting.
'Cause you're weak.
A guy will start off a conversation, and because he's feeling so attracted to the woman and feeling insecure about his value and worthiness to her, he'll start to think too much and get lost for words. Suddenly, he'll begin to appear nervous and unsure of himself, and the woman will start to feel turned off.
'Cause you reflect, spoiler alert, a 2. Now do you get it? I mean, I'm pretty sure you all know this already. I'm just telling you straight up what the answer is. Do not be a 2. Do not act like a 2. Do not mimic a 2. Do not be scared of a 2. Do not understand this. And to get to that, you must understand what a 2 is first. That's the first step.
If a guy is confident and is able to be present in the conversation as he talks to a woman, he's not going to be worrying about things in his head. His brain isn't going to have to work hard to come up with conversation. It's just going to flow naturally and
All right, now that explains, see, right there. His brain. What are you doing? Are you a 1 or are you a 2? Don't do this. My brain, my heart. Don't do this. You're becoming a 2. Those are the exact words that would come out of a 2, not a 1. What are you? Right? Don't sit there and say, well, my brain is my brain. The hell does your brain have to do? It's you. It's either you or nothing. Understand? Harsh love, but I'm telling you, do not divide your sorry ass into a 2 because you become a 2. That simple. Once again, let's continue.
effortlessly as though he's talking to just any other person. Number 3, doubting.
And that's how it should be because guess what? Even the most beautiful women have insecurities. They feel unsure of themselves too. And so
It's called the 10 syndrome. I'll do that video later on. Believe it or not, being ultra beautiful or super fine, right, is both a blessing and a curse, right? Some would say, at least the ones that are there would understand. 10 syndrome is beyond what you like because when you got nothing to lose, all right? Put it like that. I'm gonna spoil the video. You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose when you got everything to lose, right? You just don't just put everything on the line because you can lose potentially everything. 10 syndrome, right? It's actually harder for all of you, believe it or not, to think that 10s are so, they're happy. They're not, right? They're not. And I'll explain it. It actually makes them better targets if you know what you're doing.
Well, it's unrealistic to think that this girl's perfect. She never messes up when she talks. She is just up on a pedestal. It's so silly and it makes you feel more pressure. It puts a ton of unnecessary stress on yourself because she's just another human too. We all have insecurities. We all mess up when we speak sometimes, and that is totally okay. So don't go in thinking I have to be perfect, or you will always fall short and always be disappointed because nobody's perfect. Not this beautiful girl you think is, and you're not either. So it's okay, relax, and you'll be fine. That one is true as well.
Doubting that she could ever like a guy like him. If a guy's talking to a woman and he doubts that she could ever like a guy like him, it'll come across in the way that he's talking to her, his body language.
Yeah, that's a given, right? If you're already going in as if you lost, you lost. That's simple, right? Understand that. That's what confidence is. It ain't about playing confident, it's about truly being confident. Do you truly believe that you can do what you said you're going to do? Do you truly believe that you can get what you're looking at? Do you truly believe that you have what it takes? If you do, it's because, spoiler alert, you have what it takes. Now I know it's redundant, if that's what that word means, right? Meaning it's like a little loop of you need this to have that, which in turn gives you this. But to get that, you need to go through this. So it's a little loop, right? Confidence because you know you can, but you believe it because you can. So it's, there you go. Didn't botch the explanation, but there you go. It's that damn hard because of that. It's a little loop, right? Catch 21 that makes all the difference.
How he reacts and responds to her, and his general approach to the interaction. For example, if a guy's being over complimentary and giving her the impression that he would be so lucky if he ever got a chance with her, that is going to turn her off. A woman definitely does want to be appreciated and treated well, but she doesn't want a guy who feels like he needs to suck up to her and kiss her ass and hope to get a chance with her if he's on his very best behavior around her. Number 4.
Now you can kiss her ass if her ass is directly in front of your face. Anyways, come on. I couldn't resist, but there you go. Let's continue.
That is very true, and I'm so glad he threw that in there because girls like when you do sweet things for them, but girls don't like when you are going above and beyond 24/7. You're trying to impress her all the time or prove something. It just makes you look like you're trying to prove something, and that you think that you're not.
Meaning you're fake. Don't be the nice guy, because women know there ain't no such thing. No one is nice to you unless they want something in return, usually. Right? So don't get butt hurt at that statement, but that's how it works. At least women assume that no one is nice to them just because. Right? Understand that.
Good enough, and it comes across through your actions. So definitely keep that in mind. I think that is very true. And also, I've done a whole video about She's Out of Your League. I know the movie is kind of silly and outlandish because most movies are, but I do think there are some good lessons to be learned from that, and I did an entire video about it. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Whether you think you can or you think you can't is the result that you'll get. So
Can't believe it.
All right, so here's a quick quiz. Which one of the following foods is absolutely killing your testosterone level? Eggs, flaxseed, milk, bananas, asparagus, oatmeal, or chicken? And I know all those foods sound healthy, but the truth is one of them is completely destroying
which one?
manhood. And I'll tell you which one it is in just a few minutes.
I
But
mean, it is what it is.
I gave him a chance.
4. Communication that lacks confidence. For example, hesitating to speak, lowering the volume of his voice,
Yeah.
nervously giving his opinion. A lot of this comes back to a guy not having confidence in himself.
All right, I'll give you a quick answer to that, or the quick fix is that's why women always say, man spreading, right? How you spread your little legs. Do not do these influencer shit of crossing your little legs because you think you're smart. Never, ever cross your little legs. It's a weak move. The guys now are making it popular, right? You gotta cross legs like this as you sitting there thinking you look cool, yet don't. Or smart for that matter. Right? Those that know, know. Now, what do I mean by man spreading? Meaning, are you truly what are you? That's why women always say they hate it, but secretly they love it because, believe it or not, their game is deception. It's deception because it achieves everything that they need to know about you. If they say don't do it, I hate that, and you close your little legs, you just been manipulated to be what? A bitch. It's that simple, right? And if they say, well, I hate this, don't do this because I hate it, and you go ahead and do it anyways, guess what? She may be pissed, but she will respect you. And there you go. That's the answer. Right there. Just like that. So, anyways, I don't know if we need to continue with the video, but there you go. Right? Quick reaction from the space touch. I mean, you got all your answers just like that. Right? But well, let's see. Let's see.
If a guy is insecure and doubts his ability to attract women, he will often hesitate when he's speaking. He might lower the volume of his voice because he's not quite sure that what he's saying is cool enough or good enough. Women pick up on these subtle cues and it turns them off because women
P-radar
are not attracted to the emotional weakness of men. Number 5.
Women want a guy who can stand his ground and be comfortable being authentic. And
what did I just say? What did I just say? There it is. You want your little evidence? There it is. I didn't pre-watch the video. I'm telling you. What did I say? Right? Do not cross your little legs. Are you or are you not a one? That's it. Right?
and standing for what he believes in. So if you're constantly wavering from that, or you don't even know where you stand with things and you aren't authentic, it's going to shine through when you're talking to her because you're going to be a yes man. You're going to agree with everything she says. And I know it might seem like women like that, but it's really not the case. And women like a guy who has boundaries.
That's another thing too. I know some people don't like the confidence, right? They're always like, well, you think highly of yourself. You're a narcissist. You're damn right I am. Because I'm that damn good. See, now there's another example right there of crossing of the legs. Don't cross your little legs. That's a pet peeve. Well, anyways, let's continue. But there you go. That's another example right there. Right? You're a narcissist. You think you're the shit, right? Well, you're damn right I am. That's what makes me the shit. That's how you're supposed to answer, right? Now I know there's a way on how to deliver it so you don't come out as a straight up douchebag. But if it's legit, that's what makes all the difference, right? You have to be cool, suave about it, right? Now, yes, it's a little intimidating, but well, what would you rather do, right? Would you rather she walks off because she was scared of you, or she walks off because she thinks you're pathetic? Right? You have the choice. So let's continue.
Who can say no to things. And again, if you're a guy who is saying no to a girl and you get a really negative response, that should be a red flag for you because everyone has boundaries. Every healthy relationship has boundaries. And I think that's something really important to keep in mind. So again, he's doing well here.
Being afraid to express his true personality out of a fear of being judged by her.
Kind of like what I just said.
What a lot of guys do is they put on an act of being nicer than they actually are or want to be.
Classic nice guy.
That will impress a woman. If a woman notices that a guy is...
Oh, long and behold, what do we got here? Right? Crossing of the legs. Both of them. They're both twos.
Putting on an act and he's not really presenting his real personality, then her guard goes up because she feels like she's not interacting with the real version of him. She can't trust him because he's not being honest with her. He's trying to win her over with a fake version of his personality.
What did I say?
Number 6, giving his
Yep, and that's why I always say you should be the best version of yourself, right? You should never try to be someone that you're not because it's going to attract some.
See, that's where she throws in the little deception right there. You need to try to be the best version of a best version of yourself is still not you. Does that make sense? Because you're playing off a best version of what you think is the best version of you, which is why I always said it's hard. It's a hard loop. You need to be what you really are because that's what you are, not because you think that that's the best version of yourself, right? Now, the way is simple. It's very simple. Be the man. That's it. The man. You must understand what is the man. What is a real man? And you can't fail. Right? Just the opposite of a two. A real man. Right? I don't take it tyrant. I didn't say a bad man. A man. Okay, now I will break that down in future videos. How to become that. Right?
Someone that isn't even attracted to the real you. So you should not want to be someone you're not because you're going to get a girl that's attracted to someone that isn't even you. And then it's going to always come out, your true colors will always shine through, and the relationship will eventually end. So I think in the beginning, it's always really important to just be the best version of yourself, and everything else will fall into place. Good one again.
His power to her. For example, he goes along with whatever she wants to do. He lowers his social status to hopefully gain her pity. Feels like she needs to say yes.
Forget about social status. It's another thing. Forget about social status. You either do one thing or you do another. Is it the real you or your little social status? Right? Status. Forget about the status. You can work on your status all you want, but at the end of the day, if it ain't really you, it don't matter.
Yes or no to give him a chance to be with her. So he'd better be on his best behavior, otherwise she's going to say no. He doesn't realize that all
Right, keyword there, because I see this a lot in other videos, right? They don't seem to understand. If you live by this rule, right, which is, or at least understand it, don't live by it, but you could understand it, right? The guy is looking for a chance to be with her. The woman is giving you a chance to be with her. Don't ever twist it to where, well, what do you bring to the table? What do you got to offer? I'm giving her. No, you ain't giving her all right? Other than one thing that you really want to give to her, but you can't because you don't have what it takes. But anyways, don't get it twisted, right? That little thing right there. You are looking for a chance, and she is giving you a chance. Now forget about the you looking for a chance part. Quit that, right? As a tactic, eliminate it from you. And understand that you're getting a chance. That's it. Focus on that. You're getting a chance. So, what do when you get the chance? You go all out. There's your answer right there.
all he needs to do is actively make her feel sexually attracted to him during a conversation, and
Yep.
the games will begin to stop. Her guard will come down, she will open up, she'll feel a spark with him, and she'll be interested to see where it goes. Number 7, trying to impress her by talking about his achievements or possessions. If the subject of
Don't ever do that. Don't ever be the classic guy. I've had bitches here and I've done that, and you've done all of that, but at the end of the day, have you done her? You haven't. So shut your damn mouth. I'm tired of that. They always do this, right? It's like I done you. If you could have done whatever, if I didn't see it, I can care less, right? So put it this way: when you say that to a woman, it's like, okay, so you've slain 1,000 bitches. Guess what? You ain't slaying me. That's the way they see it. So don't do it. You're dropping the ball and missing the point.
a guy's achievements or material possessions comes up in a conversation, there's nothing wrong with him talking about that in a relaxed, easygoing way. However, if a guy is talking to a woman and starts boasting or bragging or talking about what he wants to achieve or what he has achieved, a woman can tell if the real reason why he's saying it is due to insecurity.
Yeah, P radar once again. And if you're saying it, you probably didn't do it. Because if you did, you would know, just like the space luchador knows right now, and he's telling you, right? That's a bad move. So again, the little circle, right? You see it? Now do you see it? The matrix is right there. It's all around us. I'm trying to show you to see the code and become the one.
If the woman feels like the guy doesn't think that he's good enough for her and thinks that he needs to put on an act and really impress her to get a chance with her, it usually causes her to start playing hard to get. Suddenly she starts to feel like, hang on, maybe I am way better than him. Maybe he doesn't deserve me. Going out with him kind of feels like I'd be doing a favor to him. If she starts to feel that way about him, she
Damn,
won't
another
really
commercial.
respect him or feel attracted to him.
There's no more need for expensive treatments, dangerous drugs, or even hair
Oh,
surgeries
yeah?
anymore. Just a simple shampoo to
Number 8.
And another thing to add there, it's totally true. Another thing to add is I have been on dates before with guys who just sit there and talk about themselves the entire date. They brag about how much money they have or the cars that they drive, or even you see guys on social media posing in front of cars that aren't even there.
Now, who does that remind you of? Who's the big name that everybody's talking about? Who is the it guy today? What did she just describe to you right there? Do I have to say the name?
That is so whack. If you really are successful, you shouldn't feel a need to prove that to anybody because you just are. You just are successful. You shouldn't have to
Exactly.
prove that to everyone else around you, especially a girl that is on a date with you. If she agreed to a date with you, she probably likes you for a reason, and there's no need to sit there and brag about everything in your life. Again, I like that he mentioned, if it comes up in conversation, if she asks what you do, then that's totally fine. And it's very distinct and different and easy to tell when someone is just casually talking about something versus when they are trying to brag or force it upon you. So, another good one.
Right, displaying tense or nervous body language. For example, appearing concerned or worried that
Wait, that just went full circle. He already did this, right? I guess he broke
she
it down
could
to
lose
another reason.
interest at any moment. Having a tense look on his face or maintaining.
Oh yeah, that's one of the biggest secrets of the universe that I haven't actually thrown out there. But since he said it right now, I guess you must understand one thing about a woman. This will take you one step closer to truly figuring out what she is, or at least how it works. She can change a yes in seconds to a no. She can change I like you today to I hate you tomorrow. She can change the I hate you today, I love you tomorrow. Like that. It changes. It's not constant. Understand that. Now I'll get into that because that's next level shit. But once you understand this, it'll take you one step closer to mastery of this, right? But that's one of the little secrets right there. It changes every day, every second. It could change moment to moment. And hell, it could change while you're sitting there and you looked at something funny. What it changes. Understand that. And I know it's so damn hard because it's something that's like, what? What are you saying? Well, I'm saying that her little emotional, right, roller coaster goes up and down, second to seconds, curves, right, like that. That's how it works.
Concerned eye contact. And number 9, being unable to.
I wish he would have elaborated a little bit on that one.
Good thing I did. I elaborated it right there, mansplained it for you.
One, because I'm having a hard time picturing it. I don't know if I've ever been in a situation where that has happened. If you guys could let me know in the comments down below what he means by that, I would love to hear it. Maybe
I
it's
ain't
like
dancing.
When a guy feels like
It's
he
the
always has
roller
to be on
coaster.
guard, like he's like paying close attention to everything you're saying, over analyzing you to see if you look like you're losing interest. Yeah, I wish he would have explained that one a little bit more, but I mean, it's probably true.
Damn right it is.
For simple confidence tests. Some women are a lot easier to interact with and pick up than others, but pretty much all women put men through confidence tests.
Shit test is another thing. I'm giving all the tips and tricks. The shit test never end. They do not stop. It continues over and over. So if you ain't up to that challenge, you might as well quit now. You don't have what it takes. I'm sorry to say it, but it's that damn harsh. If you don't have what it takes to accept the challenge, that the shit test will come non-stop, all day, every day, you don't have what it takes for this mission. Now, if you do, right, like, subscribe, share, tell your little friends, and let's make the Space Studios man's point of view and take it to the next level of next level shit. So there you go. I don't know if you want to continue. I think that's enough for today. So I'll see you in the next video of the man's point of view.